Leo, hello, and welcome to Gena Moon. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and take a look at your current energies to see what messages Spirit, the universe, has here for you during this given time. Now, this video is also sponsored by Psychic Source, and I'll tell you all about the amazing offer they have for you at the end of the reading. If you would like to watch a link to the extended for this reading, you can find a link to the extended down in the description box below, and also in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. In the extended is where we dive deeper into the entire reading. We go into the other person's energies, we clarify each position, and that's where all the details come through. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, I've opened up my calendar. You can find that link right below the extended in the same place. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and tune into your energy. See what we have here for you as your dominant energy. Now, before I started your reading, I was feeling it out, your frequency, and I do feel that there's something here of either a soul contract, an agreement, whether it's an actual physical agreement or a soul agreement, that is shifting. It's transforming. So let's see. You are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. Okay, if you see the number 7707707, the number 7. This is all about you paying attention to those divine messages from the universe, right? Your dreams. To keep a notebook and a pen next to your bed so that when you wake up, you write down what you dream, because you're getting a lot of messages. You're going to start receiving downloads from the universe, messages from your spirit guides, your angels, and even nudges. You know, like those little sensations that you just kind of don't understand with the mind, but that you intuitively, instinctively feel. Pay attention to those, because those are going to be very important for you to make a decision. Here, this is all about patience and planning. This is all about you not rushing to make a decision or not impulsively rushing in to do something that you've always done until you pause, patiently plan for this. This is going to require something here of you tapping into your higher self. Okay? So let's see, what decision is this? We're going to put this on the side. Now, as I tune into your frequency, calibrating to you, make sure that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, comment down below letting me know how these readings all resonate for you. And of course, if you do enjoy the readings, make sure that you give the video a thumbs up, because when you like the video, give it a thumbs up, you really help support me and you help support the channel. Thank you all so much for your love, support, all that good stuff. All right, let's tune in. See what's going on here for you. You could be dealing with the sign of Capricorn. Let's see what else. Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, whatever other sign this is. Doesn't have to be necessarily any of those, but I see here that at the bottom of the deck, like I said, there is something here related to either a soul contract or an actual agreement that is changing, it's shifting. For a lot of you, there is a potential reconciliation, a wake-up call, a reunion. We're going to see what this is all about. But there are lessons here to be learned. And it's the judgment call. It's before jumping into this situation. You know, I feel that there needs to be patience and planning. And you're going to be receiving messages as well from the universe. Now, on your side, I see that right now it's a little bit challenging for you to do some self-love and self-care. This is part of your challenge right now. There could be some codependency issues or codependency situations here, whether it's regarding love, career, family, finances, friends, whatever else. You take the reading how it resonates for you. For most of you guys, it is love. But I do see that there is something there where either you feel a sense of duty to something or someone, and or this person feels that with you. Okay? Now, yeah, I see that you are dealing with an outside energy or soon will. And this outside energy, they're coming through as taking a little bit of a step back. Okay? And I feel that the reason why is because this person feels like they've been trying, they've been doing, they've been efforting, and there's nothing here that's happening. And there's a little bit of like, it's almost as if they're taking a step back, but not because they want to. Okay, because either they have to, either you will be saying something, have said something, but it hasn't been easy for this person to really get the enlightenment that wants to come in. There's something here related to, if you've been helping someone, you are a very generous sign. You have a big heart. You have a big heart. Everybody knows that about you. And I'm sensing here that there's something going on between you and this other person where, if it is a soul contract, you're being driven, and you've been driven by your sense of loyalty, your sense of being there for this person, your sense of caring for them. But again, that word caring, but also carrying for them. I feel like you've been doing a little bit of both, whether unconsciously or consciously. And what I'm sensing here is that there's a shift here happening where it's kind of asking you, can you channel that desire to support, to give? Because again, there's some kind of codependency there, right? Whether you've been giving them money or they've been giving you money, whatever it is, I feel like it's reverse. You have been there for them. Of course, you take the reading how it resonates. Remember, roles can be reversed, but I still read it how I see it. But somebody here who has been needing of you, your love, your attention, or just your energy, them just knowing that energetically you are always there, right? Can you still help this person's situation without actually fixing the problem for them, right? It's kind of like, okay, helping a person up after they've fallen, but then after you help them up, you have the confidence that they can help themselves after. Something like that is what I'm picking up on. Okay, because I feel like there has been an underlying either unspoken misunderstanding that you have kind of taken on as your own. And there is a lesson here to be learned, right? So let's see. In the recent past, I see here that, on your side, this is coming out on your side. Lies, deceit. And you're saying, what? Me, a liar? Deceitful? Never. Okay, I hear you. But this is here saying that where in your life, in the recent past, did you lie to yourself about something, right? Maybe you ignored the red flags. For some of you guys, maybe you wanted to take a shortcut. You felt like taking the shortcut or not confronting a situation was the best thing for you to do. Whether it happened because of pride, ego, or whatever else, fear, right? But I see that there was a little bit of sneaky behavior on your side, and or if it's not sneaky behavior, something here that is related to you not really seeing or acknowledging the red flags, right? Now, I see that this outside energy, they're coming through as, let's have fun. Let's just keep it fun. Let's keep it lighthearted, right? Either a very superficial connection. There was fun in this. But I feel that there was a part of this, for some of you, there could have been a third party involved, okay? And either you did ignore that fact, right? You still went into this. And for others of you, there could have been some kind of impulsive move from your part where you just left. You just wanted to leave the situation because you don't want your ego to get hurt once you found out that something or somebody here didn't want anything beyond just fun, beyond just, the superficial. We will see. We're going to clarify. But right now, right here, right now in your present moment, I see that you're taking out your big sword. I mean, this is truth. This is finally you letting go of, you know what? You're no longer taking the back door. You want to confront this. You want to confront this, and you want to confront it with your truth. With truth, with sincerity. And this sword here can cut very deeply as well. So this is kind of like saying, okay, there could be some kind of unspoken underlying misunderstanding, and somebody here I feel like is either triggering you, about to trigger you, and we all know that you can definitely call things out right when you see them. And I see that you're about to do this, but this is saying, can you just take a deep breath and count to 10, even if whatever it is that this person is doing, has been doing, or is about to do, it feels kind of like nails on a chalkboard, right? Like, it's like, oh my God, it's so irritating. It's so annoying that you just want to take out your sword and just cut through the BS. I'm sensing here that this outside energy, yeah, victimhood mentality, right? Oh, woe is me, but it's because of this excuse, that excuse, all these excuses. And you already know the truth. You're like, you know what? I'm no longer going to be fooled, you know? And I feel like this could be a person that you really care about. This is a person here that you really care about that's coming in with excuses that sound like, again, like nails scratching on a whiteboard, right? A blackboard, a board, right? And so I feel that there's something about this outside energy that is playing like the victim card, you know? And you guys have developed a little bit of a codependent situation. And this is here a chance where you can learn from this. There's a lesson here to be learned. If you guys are in separation, for some of you guys, there's a separation right now. There's a chance here to communicate. But I'm sensing here that this outside energy is still full of excuses. They still want you to do the work. And I feel that right now, not only is this agreement transforming, but also the emotional part of it, I feel, is about to shift, because I haven't seen any emotions here. Whenever that happens, that means that they're about to be revealed, okay, very soon. So let's see. In the near future, you are looking very good. You're sitting there on your throne and you're holding onto the pentacle, which means that it could be, of course, for some of you guys, something on the outside, or someone here who owes you money. The money, you're finally going to see it come in. An opportunity coming in. Financial abundance coming in. I see that for you. For others of you, if you're dealing with a love situation, I see that you are bringing in the stability aspect of the connection, relationship situation, and this outside energy. Again, what's going on with this person? More swords, right? Overthinking it, more excuses. I mean, if you ask me, this person's just full of excuses. If it's the same person, of course, it could be a different one. But if it is the same person, I feel like this person is just like, it's kind of like when somebody knows that you're going to handle it. And so they have, they have the luxury to worry about things, right? It's one of those situations, because let me clarify, because I'm already getting something. I'm getting that this person could even be like quiet right now, or not saying much, and or going into silence, right? And if that is the case, what is the silence really saying? Let's clarify your side first. Right, so right now for you, you're trying to avoid drama. You're trying to avoid an argument. And I feel that that is exactly why this is showing up in your recent past, because you were trying to avoid that by not really calling out the discomfort, where you felt uncomfortable, what you saw. You might have been the one that saw sneaky behavior, but you kind of lied to yourself about it, right? And right now I see that you're being challenged by not really wanting to rock the boat. But at the same time, you're not too sure about this. There's a decision here that needs to be made, and I feel like this person could be doing something, saying something to trigger you, or that will be triggering you into just kind of lashing out or going in, that would actually create that drama, right? Or that tension or that disagreement. There's some kind of disagreement here. And I'm also sensing here that you're finding it challenging to make a decision about this. Because at the same time, over here, what I'm seeing here is that there is something between you. There's something real between you, right? But I'm sensing that fate is about to step in because now you're showing up with the Ace of Wands. Wow. So you've got both your sword and your wand out. But right now, I feel like there's a situation here where you want change, you want movement, you want clarity. Because even though the spark is there, you're already starting to feel like, wait a minute, well, what happens after the spark, right? Is there anything other than just the initial spark? This could be a very passionate situation, and you're thinking like, okay, is this situation going to bring in some kind of stability, or is it going to remain in empty promises? You know? Let's see. Let's clarify this outside energy, because what I'm getting from them is that they're not sure whether this love is grounded in truth or only fantasy, and they're projecting that onto you as well. If it's anything other than love, is the abundance really there? Is the success really there, right? The potential one. Yeah, so I feel that, again, this person here is, they could be offering you words, they could be even offering an apology, but how authentic is that? Because I'm sensing here that for some of you guys, there's a track record on their side, right? Where they've said things and then they haven't delivered on whatever it is that they've said. And at the same time, I see that this person, they're feeling a little bit challenged because there's a part of them that is not sure whether they want to continue fighting for this. This person could be very sensitive. They could be very like, you know, like guarded, you know? And you could be feeling like, do I have to keep walking on eggshells? Do I have to keep beating around the bush? Because there's a delay here. They are causing a delay. This situation was supposed to already be somewhere else, right? The progress was supposed to be made by now. But I'm sensing that everything is shifting in this moment, right? The moment where the clarity comes in, the moment where the conversation comes in, that's where everything starts to change. Because, let me clarify, but I feel like there's going to be some kind of a shakeup, if there hasn't been one already. And it's kind of having you question, is this situation really capable of growth? Yeah, because you want growth. Look at this. Could be Libra energy, Taurus energy, but you want growth. You want an equal give and take. For some of you, you are still going through the karmic situation that needs to be resolved, right? And at the same time, over here, you want the real work to be put into the stability aspect of the situation, right? There could be a contract, a soul contract. For some of you guys, this is also part of the agreement. And I feel like there's going to be a turning point here because you're going to receive some kind of spiritual enlightenment. Do you still want to put in the work into this or not? Commitment, right? There could be commitment issues on the horizon. And the way that I'm seeing this also is this person, I feel like there's a part of them that acts on impulse, which makes it seem like, yeah, they want it, right? Charm, impulse. But then at the same time, will there be any follow through? Because I see them worrying. I see them just kind of like, they're not sure. They feel stuck, giving you excuses. When you have the clarity, you are holding on to the situation, right? You're the one who is basically anchoring it. You are the one anchoring the situation into something solid. What is it that they're doing? I told you, I knew there was going to be a shakeup. This shakeup here isn't just happening just because. I feel like this is something that you have been unconsciously, you've been avoiding. And this could be part of that conversation, you know? It's like whatever you've been sweeping under the rug, it's going to come out into the open. The words that have been left unsaid, when finally they are said, I feel like they're going to cut. They're going to cut a little sharply. What will happen after? Because I'm sensing here that for you, there's like that question of if you really still trusted in the growth of this connection during the chaos, during the silence, and even during the discomfort, how can that actually finally change the situation for the better? Right? Because I see you continuously showing up, right? That's your loyalty. That's your big heart. But at the same time, I feel that that bold action of yours is what's expected of them, to rescue the situation. And it's not to say stop being bold. No, be you. But try to understand when it's their turn, right? Does that make sense? That's why it's saying don't rush into this. Patience and planning before you make a decision. We're going to go into the extended because I feel like with this one here, they still haven't revealed their intentions, their emotions, right? They're full of swords, they're worried, they're overthinking. And that overthinking is blocking the clarity here. Introverted. See, that makes it difficult because there's love here. It says here, I know I don't say this enough, but I truly do love you. So let's see where this goes. In the extended, we're going to dive deeper into who this person is, their subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how the situation is all going to turn out and unfold for you, what will be the final result, and we will end the reading with any messages from Spirit. So if you want to check that out, the link to the extended is down in the description box below. You can also find it in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the link right below the extended in the same place. And of course, stay tuned because I do have an amazing offer from Psychic Source. So if you want to check it out, trust me, it's a really great offer. I wouldn't just be saying this just because. That's up next. I'm going to tell you all about it. For now, I'll see you in the extended. I'd like to take a moment to thank today's sponsor, Psychic Source. They've been around for over 35 years, and they are one of the most trusted psychic services out there. Now, you all know that I do readings myself. And honestly, I was very curious to know. So I went ahead and I called one of their advisors just to get some clarity. And yes, it did help me confirm what I already knew within me. Because you are my loyal viewers, they're offering you 40 minutes for only $19.80. That's literally less than $20, you guys. And during the 40 minutes, you can connect with as many advisors as you want. This way you can have different perspectives from different advisors. So if you want to try this out, just click on the first link that's down in the description box below. Or you can visit trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Make sure that you spell my name correctly because that is your code, Gena Moon. Here's how to use your special offer code. Click on the direct link that's down in the description box below or visit www.trypsychicsource.com/Gena Moon. Once you're on the Psychic Source website, click on Get a Reading. Then it'll take you to the offer page. The check mark should already be on the first offer, which is $19.80 for 30 minutes plus 10 free. That's your special offer. Then make sure it says in green letters below, promo code Gena Moon applied, no spaces. That should already be automatically applied for you. If it's not, you can go ahead and apply it. Then enter your email address, password, date of birth, answer the questions, and check mark below if you'd like. Then click on the red button, Proceed to Payment. Once you have an account, you can select to get a reading with any available advisor of your choice via phone, chat, video, and you can schedule your appointment for later as well. You can ask specific questions or things like, what are the key lessons I'm meant to learn in this lifetime? What areas of my life should I focus on at this moment for personal growth? What can you tell me about my current relationships, money, love, career, family? You can ask anything you want and get the answers revealed to you instantly. All right, that's it. Enjoy your special psychic source offer. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.